Hey, Vicky, I haven't got a chance to give my little intro yet. But yeah, it's Reyes the Hermit here, broadcasting live from my Hermit Cove. And we're going to start out with me trying to, rather than getting straight to the drawing and continuing where I left off yesterday, I'm going to try to get this posed all a little bit more, I guess a little more accurate to the finished piece, try to add some more fidelity or whatever. I don't want to waste time trying to make it work when it's how to phrase it. And I can basically just have the post all do it for me. Yeah, you finally got me live. Oh yes. So for me, I got Ahko a book on what was it called? Like starting businesses. Since he wants to make like a cute boutique store sort of thing. And you're starting a business, quick start guide kind of thing, And then as for Red, you got her among other things a crustacean themed like period heating pad, presumably because it's so gosh darn cute. But yeah, that'll be the sort of props for this piece. Yeah, basically just thumbnailing. And the ones I did yesterday didn't really. I wasn't really satisfied with them, so I'm doing some trying to put together a post all to get the what's the word, to like really nail down things like the perspective and the anatomy. I could try to do those things myself, but I don't want this piece to last like half a month. I want to try and get it done in a sort of timely manner, so I'm getting some help from the computer. Yeah. I think that'll do for now. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint, right? Yeah, originally when I started my digital art journey, I was using the like free GIMP software, the one with the unfortunate name. And I think back in like 2020 or 2021, I moved over to CS Paint. Yeah, got a lot of nice little features, like such as that 3D pose all thing. Really help with moments like this. Yeah, sorry, I have the mic a little Like I have the mic to my left, and I'm looking at the drawing tablet. So I have to like speak into it. Let me move it over. That should be a little bit better. Hey Marlon, how's it going? I'm doing good. Yeah, first day of the week, so I'm well rested. Yeah. In ABQ, good luck to your drawing. Definitely myself looking forward to the end piece as well. Yeah. I had a pretty strong like mental image for this one, which might not be a good thing because that means I'm trying really hard to make it fit that mental image. Whereas if I didn't have something like that, I might be able to be a little more loosey-goosey with it. But well, we'll see. Oh yeah, this is the background music. It's from the visual novel. As the name, as the name in the stream suggests. Nora, Princess Stray Cat. Nora Nekoheart is sort of the shortened Japanese title. The story's kind of hard to explain because it's just, it's very a goofy, sort of irrelevant story. A little bit like 100 Girlfriends, though not as satirical and fourth wall breaky, but definitely a very sort of very happy-go-lucky, sort of goofy story. Some of my fave visual novels. I mean, the Grisai series, notwithstanding the sequel series, Phantom Trigger, like the original trilogy, that's always going to be probably like #1 favorite all time. Like it literally changed my writing style in both a prose sense, but then also like character writing, all that kind of jazz. But I guess also another one that had a big effect, like the first. I think the first visual novel I really got into would be the OG Katawa Shoujo. That one also. I mean, that one had the biggest effect on my writing style. Like, there's literally a before I heard of visual novels and after in terms of like the way I write. But it was like the big ones. Nora Nekoheart is also a really good one. I mean, my music playlist or my iTunes playlists are just full of both the first and second game's music. This being, of course, one of them. I mean, I guess if you're a fan of visual novels, you might have heard, of the sadly now passed the visual novel Let's Player Boskor and the Weevathon. That's where I saw a lot of. That's where I got exposed to a bunch of a bunch of visual novel titles, such as the Smee people, like Smee games. They did like Sugar Style, Furere Lovers, or Furere Raba, as he always liked to say it. Those games are nice because they actually have some non-high school age people. Like they have people in college. They have people in like early adulthood with jobs. Like it's crazy. Like you never see it sort of on visual novels, but the Smee games people, they do it. there's also Ubisoft had some incredible, like high quality in terms of the character design and art. Definitely was a big fan of that. Those games, such as I think my first experience with it, also via Boss War, would be the oh man, I can't remember the names. Sabat of the Witch or something like that. And yeah, that was a big one. I never actually finished his playthrough of that, which I mean, I would love to do it, but I don't really have time nowadays. It was the unfortunate sort of thing that happened when I started working full time. I couldn't really watch any of his videos anymore, and then he passed away. So there's no more. I guess I don't have to worry about being behind ever again. I can actually feasibly catch up to his backlog. Real morbid silver lining. Yeah. Oh, Steins Gate was also a really good one. I remember Steins Gate was a funny one because I was never able to get into the anime, but I guess it felt too long or too slow or whatever. But somehow I was able to get into the like a 100-hour let's play of the series by a decent let's player called Voices in the Dark. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, he deleted all of his playthroughs. I think because he was like he's if I remember right, he's like embarrassed by it. But damn, man, I don't know, it's always sad. As someone who keeps all of their art and writing, even stuff I wrote as like a little kid, I always find it a little annoying when artists get rid of their stuff like that. But well, that's how it is sometimes. I mean, I do have some stuff that would be pretty embarrassing, but Steins Gate visual novel was definitely a trip. Yes. And if you're talking about Boss War, then I mean, that's after his original channel got deleted. That one had way more VODs. There is a big old repository of all of his work. So if you're interested in seeing him, because like he has stuff going back all the way to like 2015, 2014. Because I first came across him in my freshman year of college back in 2017. So I mean, he's got a decent. If the next 10 years of yours are like free and you don't know what to do with yourself, you can spend that time just watching his videos, and you'd be like probably finish those 10 years with still more stuff to like check out. maybe if you know Japanese well enough to listen to them on the thing, unlike me, then more power to you. And then Marlon, you're curious, that Karane is a Tsundere, but you think he has headaches most of the time, or does she have a hard time going to sleep because of looking grumpy or angry most of the time? I don't really think there's any. I think by now, after 5 years, if she had headaches, we would know about it. But maybe, not knowing Nakamura is always the opportunity to throw in something like that, and then explain it the way you suggested with what do you think all those faces were for us? That's why she's doing it right. But then, granted, apparently it's genetic, given the way everyone in her family, even the freaking pet, has tsundere-esque tendencies. teacher GF. I mean, based on what you said, he kind of sounds like almost like a drill sergeant version of Iku. I mean, yeah, that that all would be interesting. I mean, there's no way of telling whether something like that would happen. I mean, obviously, there's still the full like 2/3 of girlfriends left to show up. So that such a girlfriend could be in the cards in the future. So we'll just have to wait and see. can only draw if it is lewd or suggestive in any way. I don't know if it's a lack of creativity and or motivation. Should I just double down on lewd? Tough grass? Touch grass? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I was, when I was drawing the original, my first, what's the word, like, take on the piece. I mean, I was planning to add some, I still am, to add some naughty bits here that eventually I won't be able to show on YouTube. But I mean, at least all these pieces, they have a nude version and a clothed version, and that's gonna be no different for this one. So I mean, as the resident lewd artist among the four of us GF content creators, I mean, I'm like, yeah, I go for it. Yeah, hey Taylor, how's it going? I mean, I doubt the filling was I guess painless, whatever. I remember I got my first filling was like a baby tooth, so I managed to sort of get away with not really having, I think, too much dental stuff done. I mean, I've had like I think coatings put on my teeth, but I think other than my wisdom teeth removed, I haven't really had a lot of I guess like crazy dental work done. I've been pretty lucky in that front. the anesthesia is like modern science gift to humanity. I remember when I got my wisdom teeth removed. I actually woke up during, like, just barely. I woke up during the surgery, but thanks to the anesthesia, I didn't really feel any pain. So I did have the very odd sensation of feeling and hearing the drill working at my teeth. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, that's weird. I'm just gonna go back to sleep, and did that. Yeah. Yeah, apparently fear of going to the dentist is like a recognized phobia or something like that. And definitely a good thing to overcome it though, since that's like dental health is surprisingly important for like your overall body health. Not even just healthy teeth equals longevity, just healthy teeth equals no pain. Okay. I remember in the first hour after getting my wisdom teeth removed, and before we got the painkillers, the anesthesia they were using started to wear off, and I was like, it was so bad I couldn't even listen to YouTube videos. I had to spend all of my mental energy on like enduring this like raw aching pain. Like I can only imagine if Would that be like if you had like an actual like health issue with the teeth? You know, if I'm not mistaken, tooth pain was like a famous like suicide inducer back in the old days before we had like meaningful like a dental care or whatever. Like, there's something especially painful about teeth stuff in general. Damn, you're one of those people that got circumcised after infancy. And that's I mean, it's bad enough when they do it to people as kids, but I mean, granted, I guess if you got it after infancy, you probably needed it. I would assume it's not just for aesthetic purposes or whatever, but. Damn, you got more feelings, Taylor? Oh yeah, that's why I gotta work on your dental hygiene. I remember during the first few months of the pandemic, I was like really not on top of that. So then when I went to the dentist, they were like, "Yeah, dude, your teeth are like fucked up." I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll." Yeah, after that, I started brushing twice a day, and I haven't had any complaints from the dentist. So I was not aware that in the Philippines, circumcision is like mandatory. In the U.S., it's mostly just like a custom. People just kind of do it because it's what you do, but you can opt out if you so desire. And cavities are killer for the teeth. Hey Rick, how's it going? I don't think I know enough about video games to really answer that question other than for like Iku, who would surely love any Dark Souls games. I mean, Ahko likes Pokemon, I'm sure that's been mentioned at least once. And any game that has cute aesthetic, like I'm sure something like Pikmin. I mean, you mentioned Pikmin. That would be right up her alley. Other things like I don't remember the name of the game, but yes, Rin would probably love Super Meat Boy. damn. I mean, Red. You heard the people. Are you willing to get on the string? I guess. The only thing I can think of is just it would be from the music causing copyright stuff. But let me. The Discord audio is on OBS. I guess I'll just call you. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Let's see. And can you say something? Let me see if you're.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I see your audio showing up on at least the Discord audio mixer panel. So
all right. Let's see if people can hear me in the comments. All right, let me go to the video real quick. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. I just checked the YouTube thing I was digging, and yeah, I did hear you as well there.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Pause the show. Oh yeah, it's a little bit late for me. Well, not late. I gotta work tomorrow, so I can't be on here too long. But yeah, I'm totally down to say hi to everybody. How's it going? Yeah.
yeah. I'm doing well. Okay, I've had to. I kept you. I told you that my mom works for the IRS, so I had to start driving her to work and taking her back to work. Now, luckily, her job is it's on the same route as mine, so it's not. I have to go too out of my way, but it's I didn't have to do that before, but whatever.
I wouldn't even want to, because she used to be able to work from home.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to fucking work for the government when under administration like this, man. It would stress me out every day.
They are. They're literally trying to be as troublesome and annoying as possible so that people leave. But, so obviously, we can't really just afford to stop working because I'm not making enough money for us to live off of. I'm making just enough money that I'd be about $500 short every month on rent. So.
Well, hey, once we get this streaming, we now that we know we can make money.
Yeah, as long as we have stuff to do.
I do want to thank everyone who donated, and I know AVQ is in here. Thank you so much. That was life-changing.
Yes,
that was crazy.
That was crazy. We got them oil barons.
That really made my night. Marlon Calpe, I hope I'm pronouncing that right again. Wants to know what work we do. I work at a fucking Walmart, dude.
Currently I'm working as a document control technician at one of them medical.
It's a lot more fancy than mine.
Yeah, one of the medical manufacturers. They manufacture the lubrication coatings for catheters and other medical stuff that goes in your body.
I remember in one of our videos I made some joke about you wistfully staring off into the piss tube room. Someone quoted it in the comments and it made me laugh.
I could do it if I wanted to. I'm literally right next to the window into the laboratory room where they make them.
He's an arm's length away from the piss tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always kind of had simple jobs because like I like to be able to daydream at work. I don't really like to thinking too much exhausts me. So like I don't know. I don't like a job where I have to think a lot. Some people like that. I like a job where I can kind of go in and turn my brain off and like daydream while I'm working. So I always pick like simple jobs. Like the job I had before Walmart was literally just like throwing boxes on pallets. It was like fully physical. I lost like 100 pounds from that job too. It was nice.
Yeah, it does depend on.
Oh yeah. So,
yeah, like
sorry,
I was. I guess sort of similar, because one thing I hated about that FedEx job was that you really could not, like, for your own safety, you cannot be too, what's the word, like, you gotta be on the ball all the time, because otherwise you might hurt yourself or your coworkers, and that was not, like, I didn't like the fact that you have to just be on all
constantly
the time.
on, yeah, that's tough. I'm in a position too where, because I show up there so I like so well and I do my job and shit. Like I'm already in a position where like basically I would be next in line for a team lead position. But I'm like, I don't know if I really want that, because like now you got so many more responsibilities. And it's like, ugh.
Yep.
But it's there. If I ever need a lot more money, I can. It's quite a bit of a raise if I take it, but it's a lot more responsibilities, paperwork, all that nonsense.
Oh yeah, I've never want to be any managerial role because of stuff like that. It's like,
yeah, me too.
Like I like to be a lot more independent, which unfortunately the job I'm working does not have that kind of independence. Like we do meetings all the time, and I have to like constantly be reporting back to people.
Well, it doesn't help that I really I'm not gonna say detest, but I don't really like management types. Those kind of people rub me the wrong way. You know, the like we have to hit our quota and like your performance review, that shit. I'm just so like ugh. I don't know. I roll my eyes at it. You know.
I definitely prefer the IRS position, because there I could go like a whole week without talking to my boss, as long as I was doing my work and
doing your numbers.
Yeah, meeting the numbers. Getting the keeping my accuracy up. Stuff it was great. I could just rock up, sign in, work for 4 hours, go to lunch. Oh, and then
Taylor says that crossover live stream made their night, and I'm so glad to hear that, man. That was a really fun live stream.
Yeah, definitely.
I genuinely think that might have been one of the funnest days I've had in like a year. Like it was a great night for me.
Yeah, I didn't really feel nervous at all, which is
I know, it was so cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did like the pre 15-minute call to like break the ice with everybody. I think that helped a little. Red, I just wanted to say I relate to you talking about work, because before I was let go, I was working in a call center booking vacation properties, and it's working from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. Oh, dude, third shift is awful, bro. I hate it so much.
Well, okay, now for me, I do kind of like night shift roles, but this is because I don't like to go to work the moment I wake up. Like that's especially when I was doing it now, where it's like
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Especially when I was doing it now, where like still like night when I like basically like go to work. But yeah.
Oh right, yeah. I always thought I wouldn't like that. And like the only part that sucks is like right in the morning when you have to get up. But like once you're there, it's actually kind of, I don't know, it gets your day started, and I kind of like I like how I feel when I like how I feel better when I get out of work, when I with a first shift job rather than a third shift. Because when I get out of work from a third shift job, there's like this weird like, okay, do I go to sleep now or do I wait until later? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because for the IRS job, I was going there at 4:30 in the afternoon. I was getting off at 1 a.m. So the nice thing about that was I missed the traffic. And
fair enough.
Because oh my god, having to deal with this is my first time having to deal with traffic and going like turning what should be like a 27-minute drive and like a 30 to 40-minute drive, and it's like
Oh yeah. You live in like a big busy city?
Well, I basically live like on the outskirts of the Twin Cities area, like just south of it, so I have to like drive into it. But there's like construction going on where like the lanes close, so that right where people are trying to like get into the free lane is like always really busy.
AVQ wants to know if we've seen the Caleb City P sample skit.
I have not.
Yeah, that's hyper specific. I don't think I have.
Is Caleb City? No, that's not. Those aren't the people who do like the black version of anime. That's not them, is it?
I'm gonna look it up right now. Caleb City P sample. Let's see. Oh, this guy. It says when he tastes your pee sample before. Is it that one?
Is it like a JoJo reference or something? This is the piss of a liar kind of thing.
Let me see if I can watch it right now. Hold up.
Sounds like it's funny.
Yeah, I'll let you know in a sec. Yeah, I mean, he just gives him the pee sample and he's like walking away, and there's like a big like a cork popping noise, and he's like just sipping it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're good. Oh, you're good."
Well, I mean,
very weird.
As long as it's accurate, I guess I can look the other way.
This is the piss of a liar. Oh man. Then I don't have time to watch anime or read manga because I sleep in the morning. Yeah, that's awful. You got to get yourself out of that kind of section of your life, because I worked a job like that where you just don't feel like you have time for anything. I mean, desperately try to escape that. You gotta have free time, man. If you don't, I mean, like it's gonna drain you down, you know.
Yeah, definitely try to keep that as you know. I mean, sometimes there will be times where you just gotta do it because you need to pay for like rent or something like that. But you know, try to keep it as minimal as possible, because like your body and mind are going to go fucking apeshit if you keep them cooped up too long. You have fucking like the human equivalent of that zoo disease that animals get when they're in.
Oh, and you know how important it is to like get out, take walks in the sun, go to a park, be in nature. I mean, you got to do all this stuff to be happy, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really looking forward to graduating high school, but also sad because I'm gonna have to say goodbye to some of my friends. Damn, dude, we got some youngins. Some youngins.
I thought Backpack Jack was a baby when he said he was 21.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this guy's probably like 17. Yeah. I mean, I remember graduating. I graduated high school in 2013, and let me guess, you were like fucking 10.
I know.
They're probably younger than that, right? Actually, because if he's only, oh Jesus, yeah, he's probably like 8 or 7 or 5.
Gen Alphas.
Yeah, well, enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, high school is pretty chill. But see, you don't need to say goodbye unless you're moving. I mean, you can still hang out with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make promises to hang out after high school's done. You know. AVQ, did you graduate before or after COVID? Did you make it? Well, I guess usually it's June, right? So did COVID just like come right in at the end and fucking like just fuck up your last senior year? That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that COVID. Well, actually, for me, COVID was actually really good for my college career, because I don't think I would have passed several courses if it had not been for So I remember I passed linear algebra after 3 or 4 tries during COVID, because I was able to I was able to basically cheat during the exams. I would just look up the answers online, or at least I was able to, because sometimes I couldn't actually find the answer, but I was able to look up like example questions that had the same thing and just fill in the values. But yeah, that was
Yeah, no, I did a little bit of that when I was going to ITT Tech, which ended up going bankrupt. So fuck them. But there was a teacher who was like he's just so bad at teaching. I mean, the type of person you'd ask a question and his response would be, "Read the book." Did you read the book? Yeah, I'm like, bro, you're the teacher. I'm asking a question to you. So like, I had a tutor there. And I'm about to blow your mind, but this is what I'm about to. This story has a twist, like a fucking Twilight Zone twist ending. Okay, are you ready? So yeah, I had a shitty teacher. His name was Mr. Friend, by the way. I always found that so funny.
That's actual government last name.
Literally, wow. Yes. Apparently, that's not even the twist ending. Huh? Wait, okay. So,
that's the twist beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So Mr. Friend, shitty ass teacher. In fact, what makes me laugh so hard is he was such a bad teacher. It was really rewarding to hear this. Over half of his class didn't pass his class.
Yeah, I had a teacher like that as well.
And when it was so bad that the like higher ups basically made it so he could only teach like the seniors, like the professionals, basically. Like he was like, you cannot teach like first years anymore. But anyway, I had a tutor that I met in ITT Tech who would help me pass his class. He would help everyone pass his class. He would like go online and print out like answer sheets, and he would just be like, just use these.
Damn.
His class sucks. And that here, are you ready for the twist ending? That tutor was Vex.
Damn.
That's how I met him.
Let's talk about a
deep lore reveal.
Yeah. not necessarily a small world, but like more like just the twists and turns we take on this crazy thing, this crazy merry-go-round of life.
Yep. So there's another. We wouldn't be friends if I didn't go to failing, bankrupt college ITT Tech.
Oh damn! I guess capitalism has some benefits after all.
Oh my god, it is crazy to think about the paths. The paths, and that was, by the way, like 2015, 2014. I met him. Yeah. Let's see. My senior year is a tale and a half. Yeah, I bet, man.
Yeah.
High school was the worst time of my life, just like elementary, because I was bullied so much for being a weak nerd. I was bullied for, oh my god, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Fuck them. You know, fuck those guys, because you know what? I don't know. I was trying to think of something positive to say. Fuck them. You're gonna grow up and be happy, and bullies always grow up to be fucking sad, because you know they're like, I don't know, trying to make up for some bullshit inside.
Even when they get power, it doesn't fill the fucking void inside of them.
Yep.
As we can clearly see with types like fucking Musk and Trump and miserable ass people who spread their misery.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, you're already a better person than most people because you have hobbies and passions, right? A lot of people I meet in the world are blank slates that never fucking do anything with their life, right? Like, they get married to someone they don't really love. They have 3 kids because they've been told they're supposed to do that. And then they fucking, like, become, like, an alcoholic father that, like, beats their wife and their kids hate them. That's, like, literally 50% of the population, okay? Here you are out here fucking, like, getting into shit you like. You have hobbies, you have passions, you're part of a community. You are already doing better than half the kids from your school will, I guarantee you.
Damn.
There's my fucking motivational.
Yeah, I was about to say motivational speaker red over here.
There's a part of me that would love to be a therapist.
What's the other part that's stopping you?
The amount of education that would take.
Yeah, it does.
The other part of me wants to talk about 100 girlfriends and get paid for that.
Well, yeah, that's a valid life path.
Damn! Don't call my dad out like that.
Oh, shit.
Yes, dude. This is such a safe space. We can all shit talk our dads. I feel so. I mean,
definitely some of what you said did fit my dad. Yeah, the alcoholic specifically.
Yikes. Hiller, I do have some of my friends' phone numbers. I can talk to them. Yes, I do plan on hanging out. Perfect, man. Listen, nothing just magically changes when you become an adult. I need you to get that in your head, right?
Unfortunately, like, both fortunately and unfortunately, it's pretty much like people say shit like why are you acting like high schoolers? But I mean, high schoolers are just acting like immature adults. Like they're not. Yeah. There's not something different between you guys and us.
Well, I remember when do you remember the moment? Like, there's a moment when you're a kid where you look at adults and you just assume that they're like all knowing. Yeah. You know, when you're like really young, and then like you hit a moment where you realize like, oh, no one fucking knows. No one's got any of this shit figured out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But in terms of what I was gonna say, a lot of people will say like, oh, the best time of your life high school, and then it's all downhill from there. The only reason people say that is because it's a moment in their life where they have a community. Right? Our cities aren't really built with community in mind. It's very individualistic. It's very stay in your own little hobble, you know. Rios know a little something about that, being a hermit in a hermit code, you know. And so you know, but you can control that, right? Just because you're graduating high school, you can keep that community up, you know. Just like stay in contact with them, keep calling them, keep on them, and be like, hey man, let's hang out. And if they try to say they're busy, you'd be like, nah, motherfucker, no, we are hanging out once a month minimum. Still there?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was listening to you, but then
I know you draw. I'm loving the pose. Very cute.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put some details on your GIF. You know, put the little eyeballs, and I'm trying to find my cursor because you can actually click on the
crustacean.
You know, just cute ass little creature.
That is a good time to read her little business book while she's waiting out a period.
Yeah. Okay, so based on the way the eyes are, they would look like this. But I kind of want, I kind of want the eyes, I kind of want the face to be the other way around. So I'll take some creative liberties and kind of do this.
Give me the deep lore on your drawing. Is she wearing a pad or a tampon for her period? Whatever you say becomes canon.
Okay, in Japan, I think tampons aren't used that often, but maybe
Pad.
yeah. But perhaps Ahko is a modern gal. She's using tampons. I mean, since it's
Allie. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, since I am drawing like a nude version, maybe I guess I could throw in
the
tampon string.
So fucking fire, bro! Please.
Yeah, I had not thought of that, but yeah.
If you are drawing a nude version, she's canonically on her period. There needs to be that period representation.
Yeah. You guys heard it from your chat. When you see the tampon string in there, you'll know that was from Red. That was not a Rayos original.
Woo! Put my name in the credits.
Yeah, I'll put like when artists put their name in like the corner thing, it would be like Red's gonna be here too. Like it'd be like tampon
string.
Yeah.
Red.
Everything else, yeah.
Allie is a pad girl, because she gets the ick about putting that thing in there. And I can't even imagine. I have to assume that is a tricky to get used to.
And there's always that worry about that whole toxic shock syndrome.
Yeah,
some people just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, the more I hear about those shits, I think it's probably smart that she pads it up instead. I think that's probably what I would do if I was a girl too. I wouldn't want to be sticking shit up in me like that.
Actually recently I did some research for periods. I think I told you about this, but yeah, for a story I was writing. I mean, I think I'd probably be more of a cup gal, since that's a good diva cup. That's a little bit more. I don't like, maybe not sanitary. I mean, there's also a chance of bleeding through or whatever. Like you have with a pad.
Like with any of them, probably. Yeah. I love this conversation. This is the most trans-coded conversation we've ever had.
Oh yeah, I guess so, kind of. Like if I were gonna transition, this is the kind of thing I'd be using like a makeup and this type of makeup and yeah.
It's cute. It's a cute conversation. Yeah. No, I mean like
cute conversation for a cute Ahko. He loves.
See, I would never call myself. I'm definitely not trans because I'm not like uncomfortable with being a guy. But like I definitely have that thought that I think a lot of like curious people have, which is like it would be fun to like free trial on a girl. Being a girl. Like I would love to try it out.
Yeah, what's the word? Like, in the past, I've considered, being non-binary because being a man doesn't really have. It's not really a part of my identity. But when I looked into it, the way people who are like definitely non-binary, the way to talk about it doesn't really match my experience. I just don't care either way.
Yeah, I'm in the same exact boat. I wouldn't want to feel like a fraud. I wouldn't want to feel. I never want to feel like I'm saying I'm something just to get like attention. You know what I mean? And like it doesn't bother me in the slightest. The only thing I want is to be able to dress a bit more androgynous. But in terms of like my body, it doesn't really bother me. So yeah. Mostly, and the only reason I want to dress more androgynous is because male fashion is like kind of ass. And we're so limited.
Now, for me, I don't mind a lot because I'm a very like what do you call it? Like I like more muted colors and fashion. So a lot of male fashion is I can find stuff that is like that matches my likes and dislikes.
Yeah, I've always been a lover of colors. Like when I was like a young kid, my mom let me pick out my wallpaper for my bedroom and the paint color. And so my paint color was like a bright sky blue, and my wallpaper was like rainbow tie-dye.
Damn. Yeah, I remember.
And that was that was my room. I picked that when I was like 9.
I remember a funny conversation where like because shopping for me is always like an involved effort, and like I remember like having like a little minor argument with my mom where she's like, "Why don't you just wear some actual color?" I'm like, I don't know, like black is just easy on the eyes, like
it's also slimming. That's why I like black.
Oh, but actually, I don't need slimming, given how, especially back when I was a kid, how rail thin I was.
I was looking at the one picture that exists of you that I've seen, which is the picture of you at that con. The picture of you at that con on your Patreon, and with your face blocked, obviously. And I was like, man, he is a string bean.
Yeah, and that's me after having put on like 10 pounds working out, and then COVID eating. So before that, I was even thinner than that.
Oh, I'm excited to see you. I'm so excited to put a face to the voice.
Yeah, only 3 months left.
Yeah, so we should start. Do you need to plan your flight soon? Or?
Well, actually, I already bought the tickets.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
Yes, that's all squared away. Yeah.
Hopefully, they've rehired the air traffic controller.
Oh my god, yes. Yes, I've literally been like, I'm gonna keep an eye on the air traffic situation. If it gets bad, I'll consider just driving over to you or something like that. Yeah.
Literally. Well, it does seem like it's kind of calmed down, and maybe that was kind of caused by like the initial bullshit, and maybe they've kind of. Because I know there were some stories, I don't know if you heard, in their classic incompetence, they did the where they fired a bunch of people, and then they were like, oh wait, we didn't mean to fire those people, and then they like rehired them.
And they try to like try to play it off as like, oh, you know, see, we have some checks and balances. You know, we're not just slash and burning. We try to put things back once we break them. Like, okay, buddy.
Excellent. I gotta say, AVQ, that /S is carrying a heavy weight. I saw that shit at first. I was like, I'd just not get pregnant, or I'd just get pregnant and not experience periods. And like, I'm gonna take a screen cap of this and send it to Rayos. The little heart button on the chat, it literally covered up the /S. At first, I was like, bro, you'd rather be pregnant? And then I saw it, and then I scrolled and saw it.
Well, I mean, you know, to be fair, they do say that. Historically, women didn't really experience periods that often because they would get pregnant. But now, obviously, they weren't doing that. Every single. Yeah, now, obviously, they weren't doing that out of their own free will. But you know, like, yeah. If you know, as a modern person, you hopefully live somewhere where you have a little bit more say in that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So you can go, oh, I'm just gonna be pregnant all the time, so I don't have to deal with a period. That's my form of period control.
Fuck yeah. I mean, listen, man. I think the only way that would be, I don't know, okay, is if I had like infinite money, and then like, you know, we could take care of all those kids. Then fine, all right. I'll you'll be a housewife, and your job will just be to be pregnant constantly, as long as you're down for that, I guess.
Yeah, I think probably the easiest way if you want to just avoid period altogether is just use the right combination of hormonal contraception. Yeah. As far as I know, it's considered pretty safe to just do menstrual, like amenorrhea or whatever, like menstrual cessation. There aren't really any, as far as we know, there are no like major complications of doing that.
If I was a woman, I would just consider getting a period as like the phoenix flames, like the price you must pay to be beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm dying and reviving every month. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I'm jealous of women about. Like I have this conversation with Allie all the time. I'm like, y'all are so fucking beautiful, bro. Like, and you know, and she's like, yeah, but having periods suck. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, yes, obviously they do, but like,
yeah, I'm like,
to clarify, I didn't mean I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I meant, like, I would be willing to have periods to be that fucking pretty. Okay, I know there's downsides. I just want to be pretty.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, men could be that pretty. It's just culture stops us. Like, there's nothing stopping us from wearing makeup and eyelashes
I'm trying to get the bravery to be that pretty.
Fucking society.
Yeah. Well, first I'm working on losing weight, and I'm doing so good on losing weight. I'm so fucking proud of myself.
Nice.
So when we first met, I was like 320, and now, or not when I first met. When we first started talking about 100 girlfriends, I was 320, and as of this morning, I'm 304. So I'm about to be under 300 for the first time like a year. I'm really excited about that.
Ooh, nice. I think when we first met, when we first talked on the Chains of Man, I was probably like in the 250s. Now I'm in the 240s. Last time I checked, about a few months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can get.
I managed to lose. I managed to lose like 10 pounds doing basically not eating at all.
But now you're lean and pure muscle, right?
Well, I mean, those 10 pounds were mostly muscle, so I really all I have, because I stopped working out, and then because I stopped working out, eventually I stopped eating a lot. Because normally I remember in my senior year of high school, I started tracking, like the last couple of months, I started tracking how many calories I was eating, because I was planning to start working out in college. I wanted to see, okay, what kind of metabolic whatever I have to work with. And I was like, on a good day, I would eat just enough to not starve. Is what I found out.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and for me, of course, I have the opposite problem. I tend to be like a binge eater and yada yada. But what I've noticed about myself is, I mean, and not even just myself, this is probably just like a universal human thing. It's so crazy how everything that you're addicted to, all you need to do is stop doing it for like a month, and then it's done. It's like actually insane. Like I quit soda, like literally fully quit it. I never thought I'd be able to do that, and it was hard for about a month. And now the thought of it makes me ill. Like I've taken little sips and I'm like, this is way too sweet. It's like your body adapts, you know?
And they definitely say that you do need about 3 to 4 weeks to either break a habit or form a new one, kind of thing. Which I mean, I guess
same thing with fast food.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, like I guess technically breaking an old habit is forming a new one, but I mean from the point of view of our brains, or whatever.
Yeah, and then I also quit for not like fully quit, but like I used to be like I would be too lazy to pack a lunch, so I would just fucking like get fast food like every day. And again, I just started like feeling so I don't know. I was just like I don't want to feel gross, like I would go get like Taco Bell, and then I'd have to run around Walmart for 4 more hours, and I was like my stomach felt awful. Yeah,
that's not a good time to eat it.
Yeah, so now, like they have like oranges, they have like a little fruit tray in the fucking break room, so I've just like eaten like an orange or a banana, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's like so much easier to do my job now because I can fucking think and move and without feeling like I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, it really is. Like we really do often underestimate that whole, you are what you eat type thing.
Food is medicine. That's how I try to like remind myself that, when I was a kid, I thought food was food. I thought it was just like, whatever you eat food, it gives you energy. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of what flavor you want. But now it's like no. It's literally like medicine.
I definitely had been more in like I remember, especially when I was a kid, I would have times where like body, I'm not ready to eat right now. I'm working on this thing, and I basically let myself get to the point where I was like shaking from lack of just like
you went into
glucose or
what
whatever.
is it called? There's a term when you're like ketosis.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
After enough of that time, it's like, I mean, it's better. I mean, I think what finally got me to like eat on a regular basis was realizing, oh, that's like a built-in break that I can use to like, sort of sleep on a problem and let my mind work on other things. So that was
I love little mental tricks that one of the best mental tricks I've ever encountered, or I've ever come up with. Is so if you ever have issues like brushing your teeth, because when I was younger, it was really hard for me to just motivate myself to brush my teeth. I don't know why. And the way that I got around it was I basically just started brushing my teeth in the shower. Yeah, so like I treat brushing my teeth as a part of the shower experience, right? So when you get in the shower, you wash everything. You don't get in the shower, wash everything except for your asshole, and then get out. That would be fucking gross. It would feel weird. If everything was clean, your asshole was still dirty. So I've basically just incorporated it into my mind that the mouth is a part of the things that you have to clean in the shower. So basically now, if I have a shower, and even if I'm feeling lazy, like I don't want to brush my teeth, it feels wrong. If I'm fully clean, but my mouth is dirty, it doesn't feel right. I feel like it's like incomplete, and it bothers me. That's how I've gotten myself to brush my teeth like every day.
Yeah, I remember I used to have, back when I was still in like like school and whatever, I would do this. I'd get in the habit where I wouldn't brush my teeth during like breaks, and winter break, summer break. But then when COVID hit, and then it was like 6-7 months of break, and I wasn't brushing my teeth.
Your teeth are gonna fucking
out. I went to the dentist for that year, and they're like, "Bro, your teeth are like fucked up." And I was like, "Oh, I had to get like a coating or whatever." Like, and it cost a whole bunch of money, and it was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Like, for the first time, I started brushing my teeth twice a day, every day, and I've been keeping it up since then. And the dentist's like, oh, your teeth are so, they're so good. And I'm like, yeah.
You just feel so much better, too. The other thing that I noticed is like, it's a huge confidence booster, that is huge.
So I remember there'd be times where I would, I really shouldn't have done this, but I'd like, eat cereal at like college and go to class. I was like, I'll be fine. And 10 minutes later, I'd be like, oh my god, my breath smells rancid. I didn't want to talk to anyone because I'm afraid I was.
Cereal breath is crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like, and then like I remember too, like being taught about oh, and I will get to the chat in just a second here, but I remember being taught about the concept of like you dress to impress, or but like not what is it like where dress and then it'll make yourself feel better, like when you dress nice.
That kind of thing. Like, don't dress like a slub because you'll feel like a slub, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I remember thinking that was such a like that's one of the things that when I look at old pictures of myself, it's very embarrassing because I was the type of kid that wore like a t-shirt and like loose gym shorts to school every day, because I just like all I cared about was comfort. I didn't even consider the idea of like looking good or why that would matter or anything. And like it didn't click with me until like college. Like my whole high school life, I was just like the schlub, the fat, gross, schlubby kid in the corner. And then it like finally clicked with me. I remember I was living with I don't know if I ever mentioned him, but I was living with a guy named Justin. We were renting a house together, me, him, and two other guys, and we were going out to volunteer for the Bernie campaign. We were literally about to go like door knock for Bernie Sanders, and I was still dressing like a schlub. And he looked at me, and this is exactly the tough love I needed. He was like, you ain't going out dressed like that. We're representing something right now. We're representing something that we believe in. You want to dress like that? And I was like, damn, boy, honestly, you right. I didn't even think about that. You know, that was like the clicking moment for me.
Yeah.
Here, I'll read some shit here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for being the land of the free, there's not many motives to live them out. Oh, geez, I forgot what we were talking about. Motives to live them out.
Probably talking about maybe
something
money?
Bad about America.
Yes, America bad. That's all we need.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, especially now, Jesus. Another reason why I'm kind of sad is graduating my class is special to me, so it's like saying goodbye to...
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sad my class... Yeah, oh, like the class itself? Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, I mean, try to like get with a bunch of the people you like from that class and see if you guys can like meet up like once a month or something, you know what I mean? I have a teacher for half my classes that also has dyslexia. We struggle a lot with similar things. I think, I don't know how your teacher will be, but I know a lot of my teachers, you know, the rule was they couldn't friend you on social media while you were in school, but once you graduated, they could.
Yeah, similar thing with my teachers.
Yeah, so I'm like friends with Mr. Owens. I just won't give his full name. Mr. Owens, he was the teacher who taught me how to edit. You know, and he's really special to me, and I got him on Facebook. You know, so. AVQ agrees that a period for being beautiful is a good trade-off. See, we're all little eggs here.
Yeah,
apparently.
Yeah, let's get some women in the chat, see how they feel see how they agree or disagree with that. But yeah.
Here, I'll go check with Allie real quick. Allie, would you like to? Can you pause your show real quick? This is an Allie first. You are now on a Rayos art stream.
And actually, she did show up in one of those date live things I did, right?
We were just discussing if having a period is worth being beautiful, or other way, being beautiful is worth having a period.
You mean like the soft skin and stuff that comes with being a girl?
But also just being gorgeous. You know how I always say that? I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, I know that the period thing, but at least you're very gorgeous.
I'm not the right person to ask because I don't have consistent periods.
Because of her tumor, she has like a very weird schedule for her periods. Like sometimes she has them once a month, sometimes she has them once a year.
Damn.
Yeah,
I've heard.
But I mean, like when I was like younger and they were like more regular, maybe. But no, even then, no, because I was passing out in pain.
Yeah, see, when she first had them, it was real bad.
Yeah, because I've heard they can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like one of my first periods. I was just like huddled over.
You probably thought you were dying. Yeah.
I did, yeah. I thought something was rupturing inside me. My mom's like, welcome to womanhood.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Come to find out that passing out from pain is not normal.
Yeah. Well, I wonder, a normal period is like bad, but not that bad, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like, I wonder. Yeah, I guess that maybe you are the wrong person to ask. Yeah, I wonder.
not the group.
I think if we asked Mimi, are you glad that you're? Is it worth having a period to be this beautiful woman? She'd be like, absolutely.
If we asked Nano, she'd be like,
of beauty.
She'd be like, I used like contraceptive pills to completely eradicate my period. I've never had one before, so I
What did you say, babe?
Oh, it's like she'd probably like, oh god, what did I say? Like get that like super estrogen filled like collagen skin cream anyway.
Probably. She saved up. Oh man. Well, thank you for your input there. Well, I'll just say. Yeah, I already owe you the $10. I'll just say, you're very gorgeous. Oh, I pushed play on your show. I'm so sorry. You're so gorgeous. It's, for me, it's worth it.
Thank you.
Love you. You still there?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What do you think of visiting Japan or moving to Japan? Well,
I mean, my mom really wants to visit Japan, but I don't know about living there.
We gotta visit Japan at some point. I mean, that's Allie and I want to like honeymoon there when we get married.
Ooh, yeah, the whole mecca of otaku.
Weebdom.
Yeah, weebdom.
Exactly. Yeah. Fuck. I could never brush in the shower. Well, you're fucking wrong. I'm sorry. Bro, it's so good because like, for me. Okay, I don't like the feel. Even talking about it now, it's like giving me the heebie-jeebies. You know how like some people can't handle like nails on a chalkboard type shit? I hate the feeling of the bristles on my teeth. I hate it so much. And that's another reason why for years I just like really struggled with brushing. So I can't like close my mouth while I'm brushing. I have to have my mouth open. So when I brush, shit goes everywhere. So it's like really the only way to do it is in the shower, so it can just like instantly wash off. You know what I mean?
I think the only major change I've had in my brushing technique is just using way less toothpaste. I mean, I found that whole thing about just using just a pea's worth is really actually a good idea. You save a lot of toothpaste. And you get the same amount of brushing done. It's a lot easier to clean.
Y'all gotta floss as well. It's very important.
That's a big thing. I have like a little gap in one of my canines, and if I do not floss, or rather if I eat anything that's like remotely fibrous, like just regular meat or hash brown, it gets stuck in there, and I can feel it, and it's so annoying.
I have a specific tooth like that as well, where something always gets caught in it. Also, Marlon Calpe wants you to learn Japanese and meet a Japanese girlfriend for the True 100 girlfriend experience.
First of all, I'm the one who knows Japanese. I'm the one who needs to be teaching Red Japanese. Like, I'm the one who studied. I studied it for like 3 years in high school. Like, I was the one who was doing stuff like I was using that like a Japanese, some app on Apple, and I would like do the flashcard thing, and I'd be watching a YouTube video, and when I finished it, I'd do like 20 words until I hit my word goal for the day, and then eventually I fell off in like junior or senior and haven't really touched it since. I've mostly just been coasting off of my like at this point almost 10 years ago of serious Japanese studying. But yeah,
I'm really excited for Rios to get a girlfriend. I'm gonna like squee. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna be so happy for you. I want it.
I mean, I have to radically change my lifestyle. I don't really. I mean, other than like work, I don't really live with people in my physical day, non-family people in my like normal day-to-day life.
We need to talk about the alternate universe where I am a girl and and like we do this like YouTube together for like years, and then we start to think like, is there something here? And then that could have happened.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Knowing me, I'd be like I can't ruin this. So I got any romantic feelings. I have to lock them up in like my subconscious, and then it'd be probably even less, maybe even less romantic tension than there is currently.
Damn. Yeah. Well, yeah, we missed that alternate universe. We unfortunately shot past that one.
Yeah. Alternate Nano destroyed it on her way to. Because there was no Nano in this universe. He's like, meaningless, so he destroyed it.
Yeah, one day we're just gonna blip out of existence, and we'll know it was Nano.
She'll be kind enough to let us know, and then destroy us.
Quick announcement, everyone: you are about to cease to exist. Further explanation would be inefficient. Goodbye.
Like, well, you know what? I managed to do a lot of stuff with my life, so I'm kind of down. Experience non-existence.
I would love to go to the 100 Girlfriends Cafe. That would be a really good video for our channel too.
Oh, yeah. Like, I didn't know there was a cafe. I mean, they make cafes of everything in Japan. So I guess I should have.
Well, I think it's like a pop-up thing where like it's 100 Girlfriends themed for like a couple weeks, then it's something else, and then it kind of probably comes back to be 100. But I would. I know it wouldn't happen, but God, I would love to go there and for like them to recognize like, oh, you're Control Chaos, oh my God.
Like Control Chaos desu, like konnichiwa, irashamase kind of stuff.
Famous in the community, yes.
Backtracks Reacts can get us into the Japanese, because there are Japanese YouTubers who are doing their 100 Girlfriends thing over there, so we just obviously can't really participate. We don't know Japanese. I don't know how many of them, what their English is like, but they clearly aren't as tapped in to the English community. But
yeah. Oh man. Well, this has been fun. Thank you for inviting me in.
I mean, actually, it was I guess it was chat basically who invited him, but yeah, so it was fun.
Hold on. I've been added by Marlon Kepe. Oh my God! First of all, Carne's looking slurp in that. Holy fuck!
Is that in Discord or is it like?
Yeah, he added us both in Discord.
Oh, well, I guess I'll be checking out because I'm about to stop the stream for tonight anyway, so it's a good time.
Hold on, I'll look through it real quick. See, but what's shitty is I assume it's anime only girls, right? Like I want Rios to be able to go there and order like the Rin special, you know?
Oh, that's why I wait like 4 years. Yeah. I'm willing to wait for my girl.
Hell yeah.
It better be red. It better have like red boba or something to like.
It would have to look like bloody.
Yeah.
And shit, yeah. You know that like shark drink you can get at some places where you like open the thing on the shark and you pour it into like the blue. It's like a blue drink and you pour out the shark and it's like it looks like blood in the water.
Oh, I didn't know about
Never
that.
seen that?
No.
I'll send you a video. Well, real quick question before we get off. I know we have a break. It's a break week this weekend. Did we want to stream that Carne Ace Attorney game?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
Okay, I will see if I have
not looked into it yet, so I would be interested in seeing.
Well, stay blind. I think
Yeah.
that'd be way more fun. Yeah, I don't know shit about it either. I'm just gonna download it and we're gonna go to town.
All right. Something I'll play.
All right. I'll have to see. I might be a little busy. I'm trying to think because one of the nights we're doing like Dungeons and Dragons, and then I might have someone because we're I think I've told you we're looking into maybe moving, so that's taking up a lot of my weekend.
Yeah.
But I will, if not this weekend, we'll do it a little later. But yeah, I will let you know as it gets closer.
All right.
Cool. Well, nice to talk to you, man. As always.
Yep. Same here. Got to get.
All right, and thank you everybody. ABQ, Marlon Calpe, Tiller Nunes. Love you all. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Your support is really, really cool. It feels really cool to, I don't know, have people that enjoy watching us like this, even on like a stream like this where we're just talking about like lives and, you know, periods for beauty.
Yeah.
Is the stream ending or what's happening?
Oh, sorry. I guess I was gonna. I guess we can end it now. But I wanted to finish.
Oh, you don't have to. I didn't know. It went silent, so I didn't know.
Oh yeah, because I was like, I finally got to the clothing portion of the piece. So
Let me take a look.
I want to at least finish like maybe the socks or something. Because I got a little mood board of Ahko things. So I'm drawing this her outfit from.
Are you gonna show the mood board on stream or not?
Oh, is it showing? I mean, I'm just showing like the little. Oh wait, like wait, yeah. Here's the just pull up both of them. Yeah, I'm using her fit from the influencers.
Show up eventually. You're just now talking about the mood board on the stream.
No, okay, I didn't realize it was the latency was that low.
Like 15 seconds maybe. 20?
Yeah, maybe I should put it to like medium latency.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about her with glasses.
Yeah, I was looking through my like list of Wonder Girlfriend pants I saw, and I was like, you know what? I want to add. It'd be so funny to have her wearing the glasses while she's reading the book, even though she doesn't need them.
Yeah, but she knows it's fucking cunty.
It's
She's
cute.
like, this shit slays. This shit goes hard. I'm wearing these.
And then here's one of my favorite Ahko pants where her face goes from like regular Ahko to like determined Ahko, and like
I'm mad.
Yeah.
Hella mad. I'm waiting for the latency to catch up.
You're living in the past.
Is it the one with Kusari?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man. All right. Well, anyway, great talking to you. I better head to sleep for work tomorrow. I'll see y'all later.
Yep. See ya. Thanks for dropping by.
And good talking to you, Rios.
As always, yeah.
I hope you have a great week, man. I'll keep up with you. We'll message back and forth. I might, right after I said the thing about the stream, I thought, I might be maybe be too busy to do it this week, but I will see.
All right.
Worst case scenario, we'll do it later. And of course, we will schedule the retrospective for the last week of March, the last, Saturday of March. Does that sound good?
I'm so behind on that. I'm gonna try to at least.
Do you want it?
But no, I'll be able to get to it. I'll make time to get to it. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, luckily, it's just one volume. Even if you read one chapter, or 2 chapters a week, you should be able to get.
Yeah, it's just that sometimes I just forget. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be so. I've already talk about how it's so interesting seeing the art style difference, and all that jazz. Who are you? Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay, okay. You're very classic. Now they could. Now it would have been pretty, pretty commendable if they like had them sing in the like singing like a English version, English cover of the song or something like that. But yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I've seen stuff like that. Like that can be a little jarring. But yeah, yeah. Oh my lord. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you. It came through loud and clear. No cutting off or anything like that. All right, see you. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.